All right, you kick us off.
Nope, you kick us off.
I did last time.
You say it every time. Guys, Eli Schmidt here, right? Hey, everybody. Eli Schmidt here. Not over there, but right here.
What's up, everyone?
Start over, man. I'm fixing my clothes while you're doing that.
What's up, everyone? Eli Schmidt here, and my partner.
Do it again. Okay, I promise I'm good now.
All right. What's up, everyone? Eli Schmidt here, and my partner, Will Grimes.
Will Grimes here. Not over there. Right here.
Right here. Where are we at?
We are in Castle Rock today. Again, big plus for me, Douglas County Schools. Being a dad, I'm huge on school districts, but I'll be honest, I am not. Originally was not a huge fan of Castle Rock. I felt like it was a little far away from Denver. So a little interesting walkthrough. Obviously, Castle Rock's growing a ton. I'll let you kind of get into that. But we took a quick drive around this morning and looked at a lot of things. Super impressed. We've been down here with clients. Super impressed. And a big plus is how much house you get for the price.
I personally love Castle Rock. I think it's one of the most undervalued places in Colorado right now. How much development is going on down here, for how many rec centers and just fun stuff to do that they have for young families.
Huge.
So you can get
the outdoor park. What's that called? That adventure?
Miller.
Yep.
Miller Activity Center.
Miller Activity Center. Super awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have the outlets. Wives love the outlets and things like that. But it actually wasn't that far from Denver. I think a lot of people over-exaggerate that. I was one of them. I used to think like, oh, it's an hour drive. It'll take us an hour to get there. It's about a 30-minute drive.
It is.
Not bad, obviously, if you get stuck in traffic. But with Denver, how it is now, whether you're in Aurora or Littleton, you get stuck in traffic going to Denver, anywhere, and it's going to take you a little while. So I was a little shocked, and I'll admit it, right? I was a little pessimist, but 30-minute drive, and it's extremely impressive out here. And again, with all the influx that we've seen in Colorado, getting these size of house for the prices where they're at, and we're talking finished prices as well, not just what you get bare boned, but it's very, very, very competitive with a finished home out here in TriPointe.
Well, so let's talk about where we're at. So we're at TriPointe Homes right now. They're one of my favorite new build communities, and the reason I like them so much is they're just unique. They don't look like your typical cookie cutter homes. These homes in particular, they start in the mid-4s. And again, you take this house down in Denver, and it's going to be $500,000
starting,
more.
Not even finished. Not even finished. And a lot of times, you guys know, general upgrades, even some of your moderate ones, are usually with single-family homes around $100,000 before it's all said and done. I'm kind of a Cali boy at heart. Love Southern California. TriPointe's a California-based company, so definitely stylistically my kind of thing. But we've been talking a lot. Let's get inside. Let's take a look around, give an honest opinion, and see what you guys think.
This is, again, why I love new builds, because I'm big on just the little details that make a house a home. For example, like you can see the finish here on the walls. This is it's hand troweled, so it's very customized. It's not just your regular like orange peel pattern. Again, those are choices that you get to pick in a new build that can make your house feel like a home.
This is one of my favorite layouts. I'm a ranch guy. I love ranch homes. However, first walking into this home, if I'm not gonna have a ranch, I love this. So being able to see this ceiling all the way up and around, and I can see my kiddos running around and being knuckleheads, I love that. It gives me that same open feel that a ranch would. However, you have the upstairs access. And again, another great thing about new builds, right, is they're getting more modern with how people function within their homes. And no matter how great our living rooms are, our basement is, so many families congregate in the kitchen, right? So it's nice to have an extraordinarily big island.
This area, this is super unique. Like, we've all heard of master suite, right? I would consider this area like your guest suite or your kid's suite. So when you come in here, you've got this like flex space or living room or homework center, but then you've got kiddo's bedroom over here. You've got kiddo's bedroom and bathroom over here and laundry. So master's on the complete other side. So this literally is like just this living area for your kids to come do their homework, watch TV, play games.
Fantastic.
Let's take a peek at Will's favorite bedroom over here.
How did you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, you saw the pink before we walked in. That's what it is.
The pink and the fuzz. Yeah.
Very cool. good sized bedroom,
Yeah.
and you have a full bathroom. And again, a lot of new builds, or maybe specifically the TriPointe, is they're separating bedrooms per room. So instead of like the Jack and Jill style where they share it, you do have that option. However, there's a lot of options where they separate that. I like this because a lot of folks that buy new builds tend to stay in them for a long time. So when kiddos are young and it's cute and they share a bathroom, not a big deal. Kids get older, they're teenagers, they don't want their little brother in their bathroom. So it's nice your little daughter can have a nice bathroom.
Their own bathroom here. Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, let's check out the other rooms. One of, these right now, yes, it's a standard bedroom. It looks really cool because the builder's done a lot of cool things with it. But one thing that I think is good for people to do, a lot of just design ideas come from builders. TriPointe, they obviously have a great interior designer. So even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home, go check out these builders and come into these rooms and look at the furniture that they are using. Look at the cool patterns that they're doing.
Countertops, layouts.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times we've spoken to developers that are doing fix and flips in the Highlands or wherever it may be. And this is where a lot of their ideas come from, because yes, people love living in the Highlands, but they still want a modern look and a modern feel and a modern layout. And when you're gonna gut that house out, where are you getting your ideas from? A lot of these. So definitely, if you guys have time during the weekends and whatnot, coming by to get those ideas are great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Friggin' whole suite here for your bathroom. We've got separate his and her walk-in closets. They've got separate his and her vanities and a bathtub that would probably fit maybe just
pretty close. I'm doing the toilet. I love these. This is one of my favorite things.
That's a little tighter though, huh?
They're separating the private area from the actual bathroom. So if your wife's taking a shower and it's just you gotta go. But you can shut the door. However,
it's a little tight.
It's not bad.
Fits.
What makes it tight is, what are these here? What are we talking about with these? They're nice, they're wide, they look good, right? They're more modern. It does take up a little space. However, we can make it work.
That works.
TriPointe makes me diet.
That's right.
To fit in the bathroom, so I like it. Here we are in the basement. Yeah, first opinion's great. I definitely love like the open space family room. I think this is where everybody gets more comfortable, take your shoes off, enjoy movies with family. But this is something that we've been seeing a lot with new builds, that they are an upgrade, but they're inexpensive when it comes to the upgrade. And that's these small kitchenettes that are in the basement. We saw that on the last one, the Berkshire listing, right, that we went through. And we're seeing it on this one again. And it's something almost like vehicles. Touch screens and navigation on cars are an upgrade, but they don't cost you much anymore, but it's very convenient.
All right, check out this room, guys. So when I came in here, like I had flashbacks of like being 13 and how cool it would have been to have a room like this. Also, I do know a room this cool with a walkout basement.
Your kids sneaking out. Now that we're parents,
I'd be getting in trouble for sure. Yeah. Your kid can't have a room this cool.
It's extraordinary, basement. Right? No, it's extraordinary. But flip that, right? Because we've been speaking about how families live together a lot. I know I would love when the time comes for my in-laws to live with me, and a lot of these smaller kitchenettes and these amazing basements with a lot of this space. Maybe this isn't kiddo's room; they're upstairs, and this is where in-laws stay when they come to town, or maybe they stay and they live with you. However, just a lot of possibilities with new builds and how modern they are with your layouts.
And like Will hit on earlier, a lot of builders are paying attention to what the modern family is looking like.
Absolutely.
And more and more, you're seeing the in-laws or the grandparents come and live.
And it's just a matter of, is the juice worth the squeeze? And a lot of times we see new builds, is the juice worth the squeeze? It's a lot of money. However, again, I keep saying it today, but very impressed. The juice is worth the squeeze in Castle Rock, because the amount of house, the amount of house you're getting down here for what you're paying is great. And let's talk a little bit of business really quick. When you say, hey, Castle Rock is upcoming, it's growing, and a lot of populations coming down from Denver to Castle Rock and to the Springs, that means appreciation continues to grow. That means one of those stigmas about buying a new build and having no equity, right? We hear about that all the time. Whether it's true or not depends on the market. Let's not get stuck in the weeds, but when you're into an area right? Whether it's a new build or not, when you're coming down in here and this area is growing and there's plenty of space to grow, you're gonna have equity in your home, so it's still a smart business decision.
You're seeing a lot of people, they put their deposit down and sign the contract to purchase a new build home. It takes 6 months to build it, and in that 6 months, they've already gained a good chunk of equity
But
by the time they moved in.
Absolutely, it's a great point. No,
right,
absolutely.
Right. Here's what I would say about new builds. As you're going and you're talking, maybe you're considering buying a new build and you're talking to the salesperson and you're going over your list of upgrades. What you're gonna find is that there are certain upgrades that just financially don't make sense for what a builder is charging to do it versus what you could do yourself. It just doesn't make sense at all. But then there's other upgrades, a lot of them, a finished basement is one of them, to where maybe it's an extra $25,000 or $50,000 for the builder to do, but for you to do it yourself would cost $150,000.
And it could be more expensive. Yeah. That's a pretty competitive price. I mean, it's pretty accurate. Not sure what it is for TriPointe, just giving a walkthrough today. So not quoting TriPointe as far as how much they charge. We have seen them in the past before, extremely competitive, and that 25 to 50 grand, depending on your size of home, is pretty accurate. Sense. But not a quote to this house specifically, but
that definitely makes sense. Like, again, I'm huge on, hey, if it's 25 grand to go and, finish a basement out, yes, that makes sense. All day long, right?
He tucked his shirt in today. I think he came across some money or something. He's dressing nice today.
One of the things that I do like about
25 grand. What do you like about?
One of the things I do like about TriPointe is that they do include
like the Illuminati, like where he gets his money.
Not throwing that in there.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Like the Illuminati.